buy any item, even though it might take you quite a while to gather up a lot of gold. But I will show you some spots where you can find a lot of gold. I already have a video on my channel, but it's not a problem. I know a lot of people are interested in those kind of things, because everyone wants to have decent items, right? But yeah, it can take a while to gather up the gold that you need for certain items. Because certain items are just very pricey, and you don't want to skimp on... If you want to buy an item, it's better to invest like twice as much to get a little bit more than to be stuck with an item that you're not completely satisfied with. Because, well, I've had that. I mean, I've had items that were like, yeah, let's call it 1 million, yeah? So they would cost 1 million, which is, for example, 20 hours of work. I don't know. It's not, but I would get the item of, so the cheaper item of 1 million, instead of the item that costs 2 million, but the stats on the item that costs 2 million are just a little bit better. And in the beginning I thought, well, that doesn't really matter too much, but it really does. So the damage really doesn't make that much of a difference, but some of the stats, like a percentage extra of some effect triggering, or well, if your damage is really a lot lower, because you can, or one-handed versus two-handed weapons. The one-handed weapons are worth like, I don't know, well, nothing, like 8,000 gold, maybe a little bit more. Let's say 10,000 gold, where the one-handed weapons are like 1 million, for example. So the two-handed weapons are a lot cheaper, and that's because nobody uses those. Because what you want to have is like I have. You want to have, on one hand, you want the weapon, on one hand you want the shield, because that shield, or whatever you use, it just adds a whole lot of goodies to what you're trying, well, to your character. So either defensive stats or offensive stats or whatever you want, because shields are not just for defensive stats. So even if you have a very defensive character, you still want that most of the time, because otherwise you just get one shot in Inferno mode, which is the highest difficulty. And we are going to go over here then. So I've pretty much combed through every single thing here, and I haven't found what I was looking for yet. I don't actually know what I'm looking for here, but I'm sure it will pop up on the minimap at some point. So yeah, there are always spiders just teleporting in everywhere. Well, not teleporting, but lowering themselves in here. Repelling, I guess. And yeah, that's why I didn't want to slay every single one of them, but they keep slowing me, and that's just really annoying. Might as well kill them now. So anyway, yeah, I'm casting my spells whenever I can, obviously. So there's not a whole big trick to playing a wizard or playing any character in this game. It's just plopping down your skills whenever you can. This character doesn't use mana, so I think it's the only wizard I've ever seen that doesn't use mana. And yeah, now you can see that I'm getting close. Come on. Anyhow, this one uses arcane power, which regenerates very quickly, and therefore is very useful. Oh yeah, I have to talk to this guy.
Please help me.
Yeah, you're so sad.
She sucks the innards from her victims. Oh, no, no, it's too late. I hear her. The Spider Queen is coming.
Spider Queen?
That sounds interesting. So yeah, you can actually kill her at once, but normally, if you have normal damage, you have to kill her in 3 times because she sends in these underlings, which are not a problem at all to deal with. They do give you some random crap though, like healing potions and such. And as you can see, they're not a problem. Compared to the queen, they're really weak. I am just going to kill this guy now. That should do. Okay, nice. A ring.
Please hurry.
And
I can't hang here like this a moment longer. I'll go mad.
yeah, dude. I'm coming. So you have to use the venom from the pool to release her.
Thank you.
Yeah, come on.
Please leave this horrible place.
This is really one of the mistakes they made in this game design. It takes forever to get out of this. Compared to like other things. I mean, she walks so slowly. I have to talk to her. Are you kidding me?
It was terrible being stuck in here like that. Thank God you came along. What are you doing out here?
Okay. Big guy. Yeah, she's still talking, by the way. Oh, I picked up some random crap here.
The Khazra went mad and chased me to the caves. You can find the stuff in the highlands.
Oh, inventory. Oh, flawless ruby. Ah, that's always welcome. Not that they're worth anything, but... And a chest. So, yeah, we get some new enemies here, which is kind of nice because new enemies. If you get the first enemy you kill from every type gives you extra experience, so that's excellent. By the way, this is my experience bar in case you're wondering. If this is entirely orange, I gain a level. So I'm about 30% to my new level.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Kill you.
A worthy foe. Still waiting.
Uh-oh. Not cool. These guys charge at you. In case you're wondering why I'm running instead of shooting. But they charge at you and they're really strong normally. So I'm just letting my my minions do the work. My Hydras and my Templar. Until there's like one left and then I can take it out. But as long as they don't hit you, obviously you're fine. So and it takes them a while to charge up. So we're going to once again trade in the village. And by trade, I mean just sell all the crap that I have. I do want to identify what ring I have here. So I found a ring. It actually gives me a little bit extra protection, but yeah, I don't think it's good enough to... it's good enough to keep, so to not sell.
I have some new items that
But I'm not going to... I'm not going to use it. This one can go. This one I'll keep. Okay, let's go. So I'm getting up there with the amount of rare items I have. It's really becoming close to the point where I don't have room anymore for new items, so that's when I need to identify all of them. Rather, I'm going to identify all of them. I don't need to do anything. I can just sell them if I want to. But yeah, it's kind of a lot of work because it takes like 3 seconds each, and yeah. So my Templar leveled up there. Not that that means anything, but and there you can see the poison once again from those trees, because I have no poison resist. It is oh.
Why would I do that?
Already used it, man. Why would I do that? Such a crazy voice sample they used that. Yeah, why would I want to heal myself when I'm super low health? I don't know. It seems that I missed one. Not this. On the mini-map we can see it. This. Oh, that's not important. The Cave of the Moon Clan is not something we need to go to. As I said, you can just explore and do stuff, but yeah. Kind of trying to find our way through to the exit here. Oh my god, lots of guys.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Yeah, let's slow me like 17 times in a row. So my left click attack actually gives me more arcane power each shot, and my right click skill actually uses it. So it's a good combination. You can of course set it up on wherever you want, but I thought this would be a good combination. It is the standard thing to do, by the way. And you can choose which... oh, Treasure Seeker! You need to follow him in. He's always going to run to safety, which is through everything that he can find. So he's always going to drag you into enemies. But since I'm pretty good at... oh, that was the wrong item. White items are worth nothing, but literally nothing. I'll show you. Here, it's worth 8 golds. And as I said, what you want to gather up basically is a few million. So you can imagine that getting 1 gold from carrying an item around, not really worth it. So the 8 gold, not really worth. Oh, hang on the minimap we can see where we need to go. We need to go over here, find the staff, and then we get ambushed. Bitches here. No problem, no problem. So yeah, I plopped down that Hydra thingy as soon as possible because it does quite a lot of damage. And the more intelligence you have, the more damage it does, I think. Yeah, I have extra damage on, which is excellent. You can choose what, for each of your skills you can choose what to amplify basically, or what to add to it. You have a limited amount of choices obviously. But yeah, let's just kill everything. I think they're really tough, but really, they're not. And you can actually use your Hydra up there. So the Hydra is taking out the guys that I still need to go up against. But it makes it a lot easier to take them out before you get there. Because obviously that is how you, well, how you kind of stay alive the longest. To play smartly. I haven't died yet, right? That's kind of a miracle. I only died quite a lot of times. But I guess it's Nightmare, so can't really blame that on them. They've been trying their hardest, but I died twice already, almost. Once again I picked up a white item there accidentally. I think my... Oh no, my Templar is still okay, and Leia is no longer with me. That's why I thought my Templar died. But Leia can't die, so she's never going to die. And I only saw one guy in the top. But obviously, there has been one guy for a long time. Come on. Oh, on the wrong keys. Again, on the QWER instead of on the 1, 2, 3, 4. So die, all of you. Nice. And we're going to the top. So there's a castle here that we're trying to find. But it's always in the same spot and pretty easy to find therefore. Let's not run through the poison. We don't need to. I'm just scouting for other crap that's lying around, by the way. And we're going towards the castle. You can already see it. There is the edge. And I won my 40 gold.
Health returns.
Stupid poison. Poison is really the only thing that's killing me normally. But it has killed me quite a few times already. Fortunately, that doesn't really matter in this game, because there's no real disadvantage of getting killed. And we are going to go on to these guys now. Uh-oh, getting surrounded by everyone, so falling back a little always helps them. Another tree. I hate those trees, man. Probably my worst enemies in the game. My biggest enemies, I should say. Okay, come on guys, just all die and don't be a bitch. Come on. Uh-oh. It's just charging rhinos again. Well, no, not rhinos. The beasts. Holy crap, that's a lot of guys. And as you can see there, you have the purple thingies again. Yeah, those. The purple lasers are really, really annoying because they do a lot of damage, even at lower levels. And now I'm going to just stand in the middle, be invulnerable with my 1, and then explode on them with my 4. As you can see, they dropped a lot of health. Not a real problem, just kiting them into their death. And let's see, let's kill some smaller ones. Something just randomly flew through the screen. And as you can see, it already is pinging on the minimap that we have to cross this bridge into the other side. Open the iron gates. And get these guys. These guys are really hard to defeat normally. I don't know why they're this weak this time, but
Can't carry more.
again, really? Yep, can't carry anymore. Yeah, we're going to go home. I'll drop off all of my rare stuff in my trunk. Because I have a trunk for that. I think it's right click. Yeah. That way I free it up and I don't have to spend a lot of time on identifying the crap. I think I wanted to keep all of that. Don't know why I have so many different types of health potions. Oh, whatever. And let's sell the rest. Some damage, some protection. Yeah, 1 damage obviously is not going to change my mind. It has to be at least like 50 damage before I will switch items. Oh, by the way, this plus 3 to 7 damage, that is actually not just 3 to 7 damage. There's a huge multiplier in this game. The amount of the amount of intelligence I have, basically. It's not called intelligence here. I don't know what it's called. Maybe it is intelligence. It is intelligence. Okay, never mind. The amount of intelligence I have multiplies in some way with yeah, with just the amount of damage I have. So you have raw damage, and then you have your intelligence, and I think for every 100 intelligence you get like a multiplier or something like that. So it becomes, with 100 intelligence you get times 1, and with 200 you get times 2. Don't know how else to explain it. Something like that, and that means that 3 to 7 damage, actually, let's say you get 10 damage on your attack. So 10 extra damage. And that would multiply by, like, I don't know, 10, 20. So you would get 100 to 200 damage right from a really unreasonable stat. And I mean, a stat that you wouldn't normally say is any good. And that's exactly why you some of those rings are so ridiculous at low levels, because well, some of the lower level rings have damage on them, and then, for example, a socket, and in the socket you can put one of the gems. So you can put intelligence on the ring and extra damage. That is just really valuable. So chest, okay. Fancy chest for containing nothing. Oh, I can't find it here. Normally in this campfire, or in this fire, you can find kind of Easter egg, I guess. But you'll have to check it out for yourself, because I already found it, and then apparently you can't find it again. So we are going to the upstairs, and normally there's a book here. Nope, not now. I don't know. Thought there was a book there.
He's unstoppable. No mortal could slaughter our brethren with such ease.
No, that's because I'm not a mortal, you knew.